Hello guys, welcome back to the SBAT Sofa. I'm joined again by Phil. Got Liam with me. We're going to talk about our Premier League predictions for this week. We're going to start off with Manchester United versus Bournemouth. Obviously Manchester United have just won the League Cup. We've got Bournemouth are in a bit of a tricky patch at the moment, lads. How do we see it going?
I don't like Bournemouth at all. I think they're in huge danger of could get relegated.
Yeah.
They're just an absolute freefall, conceding goals for fun, and it just doesn't seem any way they can stop it at the moment.
Yeah, it's really tough place to go on such a poor run of form. You've got to think that United are going to have enough. It's just whether they've got a bit of a hangover from winning the cup. You see so many teams go and win a competition and then put in a substandard performance the week after.
Yeah.
So I think United, but it wouldn't shock me if there was a draw. I can't see Bournemouth winning, but yeah, I've seen a few times.
Complacency, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah, just. But the good thing is you'd fancy them to win because they've still really got to keep up the pace for the Champions League paces. So
Yeah, no, I agree.
You don't know. Mourinho probably won't. You wouldn't expect that from a Mourinho team, would you?
Yeah, I think Mourinho, we've seen it with every competition they've been in this year, he's pretty much fielded a strong side. I mean, I don't think any of us expected to see Zlatan and Pogba start the St Etienne game before the cup final, but he went out there, did it. I think every trophy, he sees it as an opportunity to win
Zlatan
something.
and Pogba just want to play games, don't they?
Yeah,
they don't want to be on the bench.
Yeah.
It's a good attitude to have.
It is. I mean, I'm not too happy about the United price, to be honest with you. I think it's about 2-9 at the moment. As much as I think they win, I wouldn't back it at that price. So I don't know.
No.
Have you got any alternative bets that you guys would be tempted to take on in that? Do you think Zlatan will score?
I think Zlatan to score, but again, it's short. I had a look. He's to score at any time. He's 1-2.
I think I'd go United to win 2-0.
Yeah, that's probably not a bad shout, is it? Yeah.
No, I like that.
So what's the next game then? That's our predictions there with United. Next game.
Next
Phil?
game is from the Hawthorns, and it's West Brom against Crystal Palace.
Right, I know there's going to be controversy because I know you like Palace, don't you?
I do. I thought last week the first time Palace looked like a Tony Pulis looked like a Sam Allardyce team.
Yeah.
Sacco came in, and they looked hard to beat for the first time in a long time.
Bit of deja vu there. Last time I said that, they went and got beat. What 5-6 now?
So
Yeah,
that's
when they
stupid.
beat Bournemouth, Bournemouth, and then went at home and got battered.
I wouldn't go against West Brom at home.
I'm the same as Liam, to be honest with you. I think
Wouldn't go against them.
West Brom have been a different West Brom this year. Actually, they've got goals in them.
I'd go West Brom, and also over 2.5 goals.
I actually like that as well, to be fair.
So on the other way, I like draw and unders.
We'll see next week. won't
Yeah, it'll be interesting.
Yeah, so who do you agree with? Let us know in the comments below. Next one, Phil.
Next one, we're going to Wales, and we've got Swansea against Burnley.
Right, I think I'd sway towards Swansea personally, but I don't think Burnley will get beat by much. I think it'll be... I don't think there'll be much in it.
Again, I fancy Swansea, but the price isn't right on the game. I don't think Swansea should be even money.
Nah, I'm the same as you, mate.
Burnley are better at home, we all know that. They don't perform away from home, but shouldn't be even money.
You don't see Burnley getting turned over by any team. You saw them at Chelsea. They gave Chelsea as good a game as anyone's given them this year.
Yeah, the value might be.
I think a draw might be a shout.
Draw or Burnley double chance.
Yeah.
I'd say smart money would be on the draw, because both teams are playing well. Although Burnley's results don't reflect that, they haven't played that badly away from home.
The only one thing you've got to say is since Clement's come in, he's done a fantastic job.
Got manager of the month.
Manager of the month.
Yeah.
So the price probably reflects that.
Yeah, I know.
It's just, I don't know. It's a tough game.
Very tough game. It could go anyway. Swansea's games are actually going over at the moment, whereas Burnley's tend to be unders. So it's sort of two teams that contradict each other in a lot of senses, really.
Fancy Burnley's back five.
Yeah.
But Llorente has been in cracking form. Sigurdsson's refound some of that amazing form he had when he came on from Tottenham.
Yeah, they've actually got goals. They found that. They found a way of playing that seems to work.
For me, I wouldn't even touch this game this weekend. I wouldn't pick an accumulator and say, "Oh, right, I'm putting Swansea in there." If I had to have a bet on the game, I think I would go with under 2.5.
Right.
I think I'd probably take Burnley on the plus handicap.
Yeah, I think I'm with you. I think I'd probably go Burnley +1 or something. I don't see Burnley getting beat by more than one goal in this game.
No, I agree.
Next game then, Phil.
Next game, we've got Watford against Saints.
Another horrible game, and another game where I don't agree with the odds at all. Southampton away from home, 11-10.
Yeah, they've been shite. I'm not going to lie.
No,
They've been shite away from home.
If Watford are picking up points, they're picking them up at home a lot of the time. I mean, they've only won 1 at 5 in home, but they draw a lot.
Yeah, I mean, if one thing that's going for Saints at the moment is Gabbiadini's come in and he's just hit the ground running.
Yeah, but how much did they put into that cup final at the weekend?
That's the other thing, isn't it? They've had injuries. To be honest, if you look at their league form, they're actually struggling quite a lot. So that cup final's probably taken a lot out of their players. I think, like you said, they've invested everything into that.
They had a really good run of games just after the start of the season, like mid-season. They had a good run, and that kind of has made them totally avoid the relegation fight. I mean, if they hadn't had that run of form, they'd be similar to Bournemouth. They'd really be in trouble. They've just signed that Caracas, obviously.
Yeah.
Who looks like he's going to get a start.
Yeah, he'll be decent.
Not played for a year though, so it's a long time.
He's not, but he's got the quality, hasn't he?
He's got the pedigree.
You'd like to think that he can come in and fit in and do a job.
Yeah.
Until the end of the season, at least.
I mean, I know with Phil, you really don't rate Watford, do you?
No, I don't. I watched them against West Ham last week.
Yeah.
And first half, there wasn't a lot between it. Penalty was a penalty, so that was it. But apart from that, they didn't really trouble West Ham enough for me. And West Ham had enough chances to win the game. I know they got a point, but I just think that I fancied Watford to go down until they got those two results back to back where they beat Arsenal, which was a shock result, which has just about done enough to pull them clear of the drop zone.
See, I wouldn't have Watford as a team to go down now, definitely.
Not now, no.
Not even at the start of the season. I think they're clearly 3 teams worse than Watford.
I think they've got some characters in there that...
Deeney's a motivator.
That's it.
Like, if your captain's Deeney, like, you can imagine him banging some heads together and
definitely
pulling everyone together in the dressing room. And I'd fancy him to score here as well. I mean, takes all the penalties. He's Igalo's now left. He's the main man up front for Watford.
Yeah.
I fancy Watford double chance and probably Deeney to score.
I think at the odds I'm with you on that. Again, I think Southampton's price is too short. If you look at their away record, they've not done anything all season of note. So I think Watford.
I think the price has just been swayed by their good performance in the cup.
Yeah.
But everyone goes into a cup final playing out of their skin, and I think they'll be coming crashing down to reality here.
Bit of value though. Gabbiadini to score any time is 2-1. Considering he's came in and he's hit the ground running.
Yeah, I wouldn't disagree.
I like that 2-1. I think it's a good price.
Yeah, I quite like that as well. What's the next one, Phil?
Sorry guys, I've just got to go in.
That's right. He's got a call to take.
Yeah.
There's more room for me.
Well, safer to ourselves now, Tizz.
Yeah. Next one, Phil.
Next one, we're going Leicester against Hull.
Leicester versus Hull. Right. This is a hard one because Leicester, the way they played the other day, you think, where's that? You know what I mean?
Has that come from?
Are they back to their best now? It's a hard one. Hull ain't going to play the way Liverpool set up.
Well, I think Klopp just got it all wrong
Yeah.
against Leicester. All season, teams have realised drop off against Leicester.
Yeah.
And they don't defend very well. And then,
Oh, you want to come back now, do you?
well, he's back.
Aye. Hull,
So-
Leicester, Liam, we're going on.
So I think, yes, it was a great result for Leicester.
Yeah.
But I think the way Liverpool set up done them a massive favour on the night.
Yeah. I just think it frustrates me. For some reason, I can see Leicester. I don't like the price on Leicester, but I can see them scraping something again. I just think it's almost like the players have like grouped. It's almost like they've grouped together again. It's like I think they've pushed Ranieri out, snaking, and I think
Power.
and I just think it just wouldn't surprise me now, and it'd piss me off if it did. But it wouldn't surprise me if they took another 3 points here.
I think they will take 3 points.
Yeah.
I think it's clear that they just weren't playing for Ranieri.
Yeah.
Carragher called out Simpson in the week.
Yeah.
on Twitter,
What a
which
Twitter rant
was a
that
good
is,
laugh.
by the way. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm Team Carragher, by the way.
All day.
Yeah.
Wouldn't back them at 4-5 again, but
Nah.
I'd probably go with them. I mean,
Yeah.
if I'm totally honest, there's probably only 2-3 bets I'd have this weekend in the Premier League.
Yeah, it's a horrible one, isn't it? The Premier League this year generally, some tight games, and the odds on the favourites are just a bit short for my liking.
I quite like the draw in the Leicester.
Yeah,
Hull
it's
game,
not
to
a
be
bad
fair.
shout. It's not a bad shout. You always get good value on the draws, don't you?
Yeah, no, definitely.
So we've got next, Phil.
The next one could be the biggest boring game of the weekend, I think. We've
Yeah.
got Stoke against Middlesbrough. Yeah.
I went for unders in the FA Cup game, and then it was
I think everyone went for others and that, didn't
3-2,
they?
wasn't it?
3-2.
Yeah.
Last minute goal.
Yeah, man. I just think Middlesbrough they just don't. Well, I say that, and then they did that.
But it was Watford. It was against
Oxford.
Oxford in the cup. So the reality.
I just don't think they score goals. I think Stoke 1-0 or something would probably be my bet if I had to bet on something right now. Crouchy with a big head.
Stoke were terrible against Spurs.
Yeah, they've been really bad. To be
Yeah.
fair, I think Hughes
Who's
is
at home? Stoke.
Stoke
Yeah.
at home. Yeah, that's why I'm thinking Stoke just to edge it.
Yeah, I'd go with a Stoke win.
Yeah.
Fancy 0-0.
Fancy 0-0 again, do you?
That would have been my second choice.
Yeah.
I can just see both teams 90 minutes and the fans being bored
So
to
would you
death.
say unders?
I think
Unders, yeah.
I think unders is probably
Under
something we'd
2.5
agree on.
again. You watch it be 6-1 now.
Yeah, that's
Curse of death from the SBAT sofa.
yeah. Who have we got now?
Last game on Saturday, on paper, this could be a classic, is Liverpool against Arsenal.
Was it 4-3 last time?
Yeah.
Finally, a good game.
Oh, I
Yeah.
can't wait for this one. Like, I just
No doubt it'll be on BT Sport as well.
yeah.
To listen to Carragher. No,
Manaman moaning all the way through it. Awful defending. I reckon goals again. Personally,
Yeah,
it's.
both teams to score.
I'd like to see the best of Coutinho since he's come back from injury. I don't think we've seen the best of him.
Shows up for the bigger games.
That's the
doesn't
thing.
it?
I think last time I remember he was my favourite. Well, Mane as well. To be fair, them two are absolute worldies that game. If we get an open game like that again, I think it's going to be another great tie.
Yeah. I think Arsenal, again, they only play one way, so
Yeah.
and that will suit Liverpool as
Spurs
well.
fan.
But they only play one way. They'll try and pass the ball. They'll play quite high at the pitch, which I think will suit Liverpool. As well.
Liverpool only seem to be able to play open, don't
Thing
they?
is,
Yeah.
Liverpool play high up the pitch as well.
Yeah.
And they get caused a lot of issues by fullbacks who like to bomb on.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to think Bellerin and Monreal are going to have a field day with the Liverpool defence.
Yeah.
Which
That's
one?
my opinion.
I think
Like,
score, draw, goals galore. I think is a.
yeah, 2-2.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't surprise me at all.
I'm surprised that Liverpool are evens. I think that surprised me. I know they're at home, but their form's nothing to write
It's
home.
quite a fiery game, isn't it?
It is,
Yeah.
yeah. Cards.
Might take some yellow cards in this game.
Henderson's going to get a card for show.
An interest bet. Might have a request a bet on this one or something.
Yeah,
like
request
that,
a bets. Yeah, good shout on that. To be fair.
That's if Hendo's fit though. Huge fitness down, isn't he?
Yeah. I think
Don't rate him.
Yeah, no, I don't particularly rate him. He does
Scores a worldie every now and again.
does what he has to do, doesn't he?
Yeah.
I think Lallana's my favourite in that.
Yeah, I like
little
Lallana.
pack. I like him.
More
Like his work
creative
rate
as well.
Yeah, I like his work rate.
So
Phil.
interesting one. We move on to Sunday's games now. Again, this one's my team. Should be quite a good game. It's Tottenham against Everton.
How's that a good game? I'm not looking forward to that.
I think there's plenty of attacking.
Spurs Everton.
I think that could be a really good game.
Potential. I think
1 or 2-0 Tottenham.
Spurs will win at home. I think the home record's enough. You're worried about.
I'm worried about team news
Yeah.
after the Stoke game, seeing that Kane, Alderweireld and Vertonghen all limped off. So I'm a
Yeah.
little bit. Until I see the team news, I'm a little bit worried.
I think your
I
strengths.
think Alderweireld might be the one they'll definitely rest.
Yeah.
If he's fit, I think you have to play him against Lukaku.
I think you'll be all right.
I think you've got good options at the back. I think you'll be fine.
I think you'll cause them enough going forward that you'll get through it.
I think it'll actually be your midfield that stops Lukaku playing. I think that they'll probably drop Dyer deep, and they'll probably just man mark Lukaku with Dyer.
Wouldn't surprise me if Wanyama and Dembele
Yeah,
almost
Wanyama
start as well.
yeah.
Just
I think they will literally man mark Lukaku out of the game.
yeah, I think that's their sole focus. I think he's the one. If you stop him, then you stop majority of their threat.
You let your back four worry about everyone else, and let Wanyama or Dyer worry about Lukaku, and I think that'll be the game plan.
Just mark him out. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I mean, I think it wouldn't surprise me both teams to score in that. I think Spurs win.
Everton are always good for a goal, but like you say, if the back four are fit, I would go with 2-0 or 1-0 Spurs. I just think Everton are good at playing the mid-table teams, but I think when they come up against
The big boys.
I'm not going to make him big-headed. I'm not going to call Spurs a big boy.
Yeah, the
but,
next best boys.
The top 8, the top 6. Yeah.
Didn't
No,
nibble. He didn't nibble
No,
there.
no nibble from here.
So what we
just wait till we have to talk about my team.
So are we thinking then we're going to go with a Spurs win?
Yeah, Spurs win.
Yeah, I'm going to go 2-1 Tottenham.
2-1.
2-1. I think Spurs always concede.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't disagree with that. What's your,
Anytime goal scorer?
you'd say Kane, but I'm guessing the odds are not the best.
Horrendous. I'd probably go Dele Alli in
I
fairness.
like Ali.
Yeah, I'd probably go Dele Alli as well.
I think there's more value in Ali than Kane.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, again, this one could be a goal fest, but for the wrong reasons. Sunderland against Manchester City.
Man City don't like going to Sunderland. Am I right in thinking they've tripped up a few times?
They
in
have.
the
They
past?
tripped up there last year.
Yeah. Didn't they literally lose the title the one season at Sunderland as well?
I think so. Yeah.
Jordan Pickford's back in goal for Sunderland.
Yeah.
Had a great game last game. No, nearly conceded a howler, but had a really good game.
I'm a Toon fan. I'm going to get hammered if I pick anything other than a City win. And I think there's other reasons why I like City win as well.
City have had an extra game during the week. Replay.
They have.
Didn't drop any players. Didn't rest anybody.
Yeah.
Pep Guardiola doesn't like going to the tougher
Yeah.
defensive teams in the league.
Do you think they'll nick a goal out of City? Do you think they'll get some at Defoe to do something?
Yeah, I always fancy Defoe to score at home.
Yeah, I think City always concede. I'd go both teams to score, City win.
Yeah, I like that. I'd possibly go 3, maybe 4-1 City. I think Sunderland's back four, or defending in general, has been horrendous this year.
Yeah, but when they had Pickford, I mean, Pickford's been out for, what, 8 games, 10 games?
Yeah, but Boxing Day he played last week, was his first game since Boxing Day.
He picks up points on his own.
I know, he's a great young goalkeeper.
He does pick up points on his own.
Yeah, he's brilliant to have in your 6-a-side team on the Sky as well.
Yeah,
Always my first shout in a Sunderland game.
I can't call this. I mean, it should be straightforward, City win. But I think this is the banana skin of the week.
Ah, right, okay.
I'm not saying Sunderland are going to win. I'm not saying they'll even get a result, but I reckon it'll be a lot closer than we expect. I think it could very well turn out to be a City win, but I don't think it'll be straightforward.
Right, well, I'm going to go City win, personally.
I'm going to go at 1 as well. A bit of value. I really like the look of Leroy Sané to score. The young German that seems to have settled now, and he's scored in his last 4 games.
I think Sterling to score might be my shout. I think I'd go the other wing.
Going off his arse or something.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what we think about that one. It should be interesting to see.
Yeah.
And then the Monday night football, which I think we all find ridiculous,
I don't know why. Yeah.
is West Ham against Chelsea, an 8 o'clock kickoff. After what happened last time.
Yeah, we've had some drab ones there.
I think that'll be a good game, though.
Hopefully, mate.
I think it'll be a good
I don't
game.
know why they'd have it on a Monday night.
That's the
for
thing.
Policing reasons.
Yeah.
Over 2.5, over 3.5 for me. I fancy West Ham to score. I fancy Chelsea to win. I'm going to go 3-1 Chelsea.
I like that. I think it might be a bit wider. I think it might be 4-1 Chelsea. I just think the way West Ham defend and the way Chelsea attack just couples itself.
It's weird. I think I could be wrong in saying this. Last time they played each other, I think the first half was a terrible first half of football.
It all came to life in the second.
Yeah, so I'd be thinking something like half-time, draw, full-time, Chelsea again, just see if they weigh each other up at the same time, same as they did last time.
Yeah,
both teams to score, Chelsea to win.
Both teams to score second half. Might be a little bit.
Hazard to score. I like.
Yeah.
I like a lot of bets in this.
I like
game.
Pedro to score as well. He's
on fire
at the moment.
Yeah. So we're generally all agreeing on it. Does anyone know the odds on the Chelsea win at all, or top of the red?
I couldn't tell you.
I can if you give me 2 seconds.
I guess it's something like 4-9.
Nothing like a bit of prep.
Yeah, Chelsea are 11 to 20.
11 to 20. I'd probably take that on,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably take that on.
What, you go against it?
No, sorry, I'd go for it.
Oh, right,
sorry,
okay.
yeah, take that on.
So
Yeah.
you've both taken that on.
Yeah, no, I'd back that. I think 11 to 20, Chelsea win.
No, so that's the weekend's football.
Yeah, that's us guys done for this week with our Premier League predictions. Let us all know what you think, anything you like, don't like, including my haircut, Liam's dress sense, Phil's shit banter. Drop anything in the comments below. Tune in again next week for the more Premier League predictions.